Hiya everyone and welcome to the Liverpool Connection podcast. We are at BD Riley's today and we just watched Liverpool spank Aston Villa with a couple of, well, let's say, mates they are. I'm Dazza, Glenn and Matthew. 3-0 to the good. What do you think, lads? I don't think we need to really talk about the lineup too much apart from Nunes coming in. It was the same team, but we'll start with you, mate.
I thought it was a great match. I have no idea what Aston Villa was doing playing such a high line in that game, and we just made them pay for it. We were getting in behind all match long, and it was just seemed too easy. I could have been 4 or 5-0. The goals were great. The defense really didn't have to do much. You know, Ali made a great save for their one really good chance, and I thought we deserved that win. It was a great match at home at Anfield.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And we were surprised, weren't we? Like, we were sitting next to each other at the pub and couldn't believe how poor they were.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I was sat next to you at the pub.
But just, I was thinking they were going to come. They were going to sit on their 18-yard box, right, and just be dead deep and look to try and counter-attack us. I can't believe they were constantly so high. And then every time Trent had the ball, there wasn't really any pressure on the ball. So the amount of time that Trent was just putting those balls in behind, it was really poor from them. I was expecting I was a bit of a shithouse now looking at it, thinking into this game. I was proper worried, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
But no, an amazing win, amazing 3 points going into international breaks now, which is all about crossing your fingers that none of these players get injured going away for their countries and whatnot.
Yeah, I was really surprised by Villa. They were very passive, but like both of you alluded to, very high line, you know, and I thought we were the ones that were going to play the high line. Mad respect for Gomez and Matip today. Big shout out to them. They seemed very calm and collective. Trent seemed like he wasn't going forward as much, you know, which I think helped. But yeah, Villa just, I mean, that second half after, I mean, obviously when 3 goals go past you, the game just went flat, you know. But we looked good. I was surprised by maybe Jones coming in. I thought Endo might get another game, but you know he's probably like, you've got 11 players, so I'll just stick this one out until you have 10. But I thought Jones played really well as well.
Really, I thought he was a little anonymous first half. I didn't see him do a whole lot, and I mean he's just coming back from injury. It's good to get the minutes in his legs, but I thought that he was just a little not there, getting up to speed. He looked better as the game went on, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing, is our bench looks a lot better. You know, we were talking about it on the way down here. It does look a lot better. You know, we've got Gravenberch to come, Thiago, you know, again, whenever he feels like he's going to be fit again. But the bench looks a lot better. I mean, you saw today with the 3 substitutions, Elliott, Gakpo and Jota. I mean, that's a damn good, you know, subs to come on. But yeah, I just thought we were just calm and collective today. We took our time, you know. We weren't rushed. Well, I mean, Villa didn't rush us.
Yeah, that's it's like one of the things that I feel like we struggle with, and it was surprising that Villa didn't employ it, was that high press. You know, when people are pressing us, getting the ball out of the back quickly in the past has been giving us difficulty, I think. Mm-hmm. And Aston Villa, with as high of a line as they were playing, didn't have any of that pressure at all. So, well,
they didn't use, I don't think, Watkins and Diaby to their strengths, which is their pace. There was just absolutely nothing from Villa.
Well, to be honest with you, I thought, I mean, okay, if we go back, take a few steps back, the actual timing of the first goal is absolutely key, isn't it? It's crucial. Like, it's a great hit. It is. I mean, that lad is going to be, you know, he's going to be one of the best. I mean, I don't want to get too overboard, like, but I think he's going to be one of the best. He's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world in the next couple of years. I think he's that good.
Yeah, you don't want to get too...
No, I don't. But, I mean, I never do usually with footballers, but he's got everything, hasn't he?
Good-looking lad, too.
He's absolutely gorgeous, isn't he? He's, you know, he can pass the ball, he can obviously score goals. His energy, he's all over the pitch. But anyway, scoring the actual first goal did settle us down a little bit. And then, obviously... But there were still moments where, like you were saying before, they didn't really offer anything. I actually thought they did get in a couple of times, Villa. They did get in a couple of times, but their decision making, was absolutely shite. Like they've got through a couple of times through the channels, but just didn't do enough with the ball. But it was mainly, like you were saying before, they've got the high line, no one's pressuring the ball, and I thought Trent was absolutely unbelievable. Like some of the passes that he was putting through was just. It was insane. I thought he was easily Liverpool's best player today, to be honest.
Did you, Trent?
Yeah, I do.
I thought it was Szoboszlai.
I would agree.
I just did because he was all over the pitch. I mean, I love his tackles too. He goes in hard, you know. And I think we've missed a player like that. And I thought Maka was excellent again. You know, he does the job. Like I can only imagine like being a creative midfielder. You know. And that's what you want to be. But you know, when Klopp says you got to play as the 6, he just does his job, and that's what I love. I mean, that's why I think Gravenberch is going to do really well for us, because Klopp likes these midfielders that can play multiple positions. You know, everybody's screaming out for a DM. I mean, we all kind of were. You know, we got Endo in, but Endo to me is more of like a Milner Hendo role. You know, he'll come in the 65th, 70th minute, you know, to see out the match. I was hoping for a young DM, but we know how that works. You know, you've got Lavia sitting in the stands at Chelsea 2 games in a row, like just wasting away.
Do you think that Bajcetic will be that player once he comes back and is healthy?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but you know, he's got more creativity in him as well. You know, he's not. I don't think he's like a number 6 by trade, because he started out. Didn't he start out as a centre back?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, and he's moved into midfield. I mean, what I saw of him last season, like those 15 games he played. I mean, when he played against Madrid. Like he looked comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, he's just got to grow. I mean, he's only.
Personally, I do think that he is that player for us. That people were screaming out for that young 6, and I think we already have him in the squad. I think Bajcetic is that player, can be that player for the future, because we looked so much better last season after he came in. And I
couldn't
thought
look any worse though, could
yeah. Well,
like seriously, no,
that is
like,
very true.
I think I think he's obviously got loads of potential. I don't want to be like a fucking miserable bastard about it, but like.
But you are.
No, because what happens is like last year we were absolutely turgent, right? And this young kid comes in, gives us a little bit of enthusiasm and things like that. And now, I think everyone seems to think that now that, and maybe he is. Everyone seems to think now that he's going to now be that sort of player. But it's how many top teams have got 18-year-olds coming on and being their defensive midfielder? It's tough, isn't it? But
well, it's a very important. I mean, not like every other position, but it's a very, very important to be a defensive midfielder, because you've got to cover your back line as well. You know, that's what Fabinho was doing 2 seasons ago. Last season, obviously, his legs went. But yeah, to thrust an 18-year-old into the DM position is massive. But I think that's why Endo was brought in. You know, and at 16 million, that's a good gamble for me. I mean,
he's any good, he is.
We've actually this rebuild, you know, for 150 mil. I mean, how can you complain, really?
Yeah.
We brought 2 players in at the beginning, you know, pre-season. Obviously, Klopp said, like, you know, he wanted everyone in before pre-season. That's in a dreamland.
Yeah.
You know, that's not the real world, how transfers work. But I think, you know, I don't know if we're going to do an episode on, you know, kind of what everybody thinks of the transfer. But for me, I give it a 7 out of 10.
It's been open fucking age. It's been closed. I don't even want to fucking speak about the transfer window. fucking ages. Centre back might be an issue. Anyway, listen, let's get back to the fucking game. We've just won a football match.
Oh, go on,
I don't want to be talking about.
Well, we don't want you on camera even more grumpier. So
no, I'm just saying like
this is you on a 3-0.
No, you're the one that's banging on about fucking signing this player and this player.
No, we waffle on the show.
We speak about Darwin Núñez. I thought he was really. I mean, other than an actual goal, I thought his persistence. I mean, he created so many things. He's hit the bar. He's hit the post.
That flick on for the Salah goal was class. It was very, very good.
I mean, he was involved in everything, wasn't he? I mean, again,
though he should have scored. He should have scored that goal though. But yeah, well, like you said, he seems to like get the hard ones, and then the easy ones he seems to just miss. But I don't know if what's his name tipped it a little bit. The goalie.
I don't think he did.
I wasn't sure.
Let's pretend he did, but I don't think he did. But the one where he's hit it, I mean, the way that he's hit that ball off the post for it to hit Cash again, I mean, he meant that. It was fucking brilliant, wasn't it? No, I thought he was really, really good. I mean, the fact that they had all that open space for him to run into was absolutely wild. But I thought he played well.
Yeah. I think that's our best front three, personally, is Diaz, Núñez, and Mo are definitely our best front three, and they showed it today. I think they created a ton of chances and just showed the class that they have. So I was super happy to see Núñez get the start. I've been screaming for it for a couple matches, and I love Jota as well because he's such a poacher. He gets the goals. He's always in the right spots. But I was thinking Núñez brings that element of pace in behind. He runs the channel so well, and I think he's underrated as unpredictable, and I think he's underrated at creating chances for other forwards. So I think that having him in the 9 just creates so much more opportunity for the rest of the team. So,
well, I mean, 10 yards behind. If you put a ball over the top like Trent's ball, God, that was beautiful. You know he's going to get to it. Because he's one of the, isn't he one of top 3 fastest in the league, I believe.
It sounds good, so I'm going to agree with you.
See, we're all positive today. It's great. Even though it's steaming out here.
When you win 3-0, I mean, at the start of the game, I was saying like, betting, if you're going to have a bet on both teams to score every time Liverpool play. And to be fair, Alisson Becker has again produced an absolutely unbelievable save, hasn't he? Like.
Best in the world.
Liverpool games this season, you're not going to see a 1-0, are you? They're going to be wild. Which, listen, I want to have a fun season. So, I mean, I'm more in for a nice fun season.
Well, it was nice to have a game like this with the likes of Konaté and Virgil out. And again, a lot of people questioning Matip and Gomez, and they showed today that they are quality defenders, but the issue is, can they keep fit?
Yeah.
And Kwanzaa came on, and for a 20-year-old, he's a big lad. And he slotted in the last 20 minutes like he did against Newcastle and did the job. So yeah, job done today. 3 points, well happy. Who's your man of the match as well, Trent?
I thought Trent was great. I thought he was involved in all the. Pretty sure he was involved. He was definitely involved, obviously, in the second and third goal. I can't remember what happened on the first one. We got a corner, but he was just involved in everything. And I thought his passing is absolutely class. There wasn't really any problems down that side. We were like, me was really worried about that side, and I think he picked his moments when he went into midfield, and he picked his moments when obviously he stayed. But I thought he was absolutely dynamite. Top side as well, really good. So anyway, maybe.